The underground chamber. Yeah.
It seems Flame is still missing. What could have happened to her?
Everyone, hurry! I heard a scream coming from Professor Jeritza's room!
Jeritza. Ah, the combat professor with the mask. He has always been rather suspicious. We must hurry.
And I want to say again,
Professor Jeritza? Are you there?
Oh.
He does not seem to be here. Hmm? On the ground. Professor Manuela!
I was gonna say... Again, it's been a whole in-game month? Like, we started our search on the 7th. It is now the 30th. Manuela's been missing this entire time, too. So I guess she's just been hanging out here for 3 weeks.
She's unconscious. Someone clearly attacked her.
Look at her hand. It looks as though she is pointing at something. There.
There's an opening behind that shelf. Perhaps a secret passageway.
What is the meaning of... Wait, is that Manuela? What happened here?
We know as much as you do. She needs to be taken to the infirmary.
Yes, of course. And quickly. Give me a hand, child.
Understood. I'll support her head. Professor, I'll be back shortly. Please be careful.
Does this mean Professor Jeritza did it? Could he also have kidnapped Flame? We should start by investigating this passageway. Do you agree, Professor?
Yeah, let's investigate.
Agreed. The culprit could be hiding inside. That settles it. We'll take the offensive. Here we come, you monsters! Shall we, Professor? I never would have imagined. I see someone. They're unconscious.
Oh, good. It's Flame.
Yes. And there is someone else, too. It appears to be another student. Someone's coming. I recognize that scythe and mask. It's that jerk we fought at the Holy Mausoleum.
That sword. You must be. One of us will die. The other will live. I will enjoy this dance of damnation.
Well, alrighty then. Just walk on up and then we can take our battle positions. Alright, units. Edelgard is unavailable. And I don't have anyone I can set as an adjutant, so... Oh well. Looks like everyone's taken the field. Well, first of all, let's look at our conditions, shall we? So to win, we either have to defeat the Death Knight, or kill everyone else. Fine, that's fair. But if we take 25 turns, then, oops, we lose. So the Death Knight is here. He is, once again, he is not moving from his spot. I really do appreciate that the game tells you when boss characters will not move. That is, it's great. It's good to know that information. I've got all kinds of... Got a couple of treasure chests around here. I mean, there's one, there's another. I don't know. Let's just get into it. Oh, let me make sure... Let me make sure my battalions are topped up. That's important. And I think everyone is fine in terms of weapons. I'm going to take the time to repair Ferdinand's Iron Lance.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the one?
Fix
Thanks a
that up
bunch.
for sure. And again, Edelgard is unavailable.
Come back.
So, let's get into it.
Our objective is to recover Flame. Let us hope we are not too late. Something odd about the floor over there. What will happen if we step on it?
That is a very good question.
I will get the victory.
Well, it looks like that is a warp tile. So when you warp, it doesn't actually like end your turn, which is nice. I appreciate it. You can still do a little movement afterwards. You can also warp back if you decide you don't like where it leads you at no extra cost, aside from the movement you use to get to the tile in the first place. So we'll just let Petra deal with that guy. I also want to point out, I don't recall if I've really made a point of it, but for being so proficient in swords, she's learned the Axe Breaker skill. Ability, excuse me. So this game doesn't really have a weapons triangle, like a persistent one that applies all the time. But when a character becomes proficient enough with a weapon, they will learn these breaker skills, which is more or less the same effect. So the details here, it grants hit and avoid plus 20 specifically when using a sword against axe users. So I couldn't... I should have pointed it out a little earlier, but as long as Petra has a sword equipped, any characters, any axe-wielding enemies... Oh, here's an example. That double arrow on this enemy right above who I'm about to fight. Ferdinand has the sword breaker, which is, for lances only. So the weapons triangle is still there in a way. It's just an ability that you have to equip. Whether that's good or not.
Victory is assured.
Oh, well.
You
All
should
right.
be honored.
I think it's fine either way. I'm not too picky about it. It's actually kind of good, I think. Only because it gives you an opportunity to use weapons that you otherwise might not.
That's my cue.
Aye, aye.
To work.
Let's send Shamir this way as backup. And we'll take a look at Shamir. Shamir is a sniper. She gets to be a sniper at level 11. That's just her default starting class. As a sniper, this is critical. She gets bow fair. So anytime she's using a bow, it gets 5 points stronger. It's good to have.
Oh no.
Seeing Bernadetta. You know, it's a good thing I have that steel bow, because that will give me exactly enough strength to take out any of these guys. Accuracy leaves a little something to be desired, but no, let's just go for it, just for the fun of it. Alright, well, can't win them all. No gambits yet.
Now I can do so much better.
Good job, Caspar. Good job, Linhart. When did Caspar get to be so tough? Like that doesn't seem right, but I'll take it. All right. Let's see here. Who else wants some? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade that over. So that way Bernadetta can have just enough accuracy to really help. Yeah, that works.
I thought I was dead. What did I expect?
Okay, strength and dexterity are the perfectly good stats to gain. Don't be so hard on yourself, Bernie. Alright.
How humiliating. Unexpected.
Alright,
Back to the fray.
Actually, yeah, let's have Ferdinand go up. Try to draw in some of that enemy.
Stay alert.
Oh, wait a second. I made a slight mistake. Had 40% avoid. pretty intense.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Let's just have Ferdinand wait there, and that way on my next turn,
To work.
I'll be able to take advantage
I will get the victory.
of those tiles myself.
Stay focused.
Like so. Yeah.
Interruptions in the floor.
Thank you, Hubert.
Put me in there.
Big battle.
Oh no.
Hang in there, Bernie.
That's my cue.
As you wish.
Aye, aye.
I'm gonna scare this guy with Shamir. Alright, it's totally reasonable for that guy to go after Caspar.
This can't be right.
Enlightening.
Ferdinand, he got the most important thing, which is resistance when you're surrounded by mages. So, deal with it. Alright. I've been working on something with Caspar. What was I working on? I already forgot. Oh no. Yeah, it works.
You see that?
I'm still kind of a long way from getting any actual payoff from it, but there is something specific I'm going for with Caspar, which will be really, really good. And I need him to master his current class. Actually, I'm going to use up another pulse there.
I will get the victory.
So I want to re-equip Petra with that bow.
To work.
Yeah, that'll work.
Sleep in the dirt.
So the thing about
Not what I was hoping for.
class mastery... Thank you. The thing about class mastery is that some skills are worth it way more than others. It's just how it is. The Brigand class is
That's my cue.
a pretty good one to master. Because when you do, you learn the ability Death
All
Blow,
roses have thorns.
which is plus 6 strength when you attack. Like during the player phase. And 6 strength is a lot. You add that into the gauntlets, which will always attack twice, like a brave weapon, and can potentially attack, 4 times, just by virtue of being lightweight. You got some really good potential there for
I am
damage.
Ferdinand von Eyre.
So naturally, I would like to achieve that kind of damage. I'm going to Tempest Lance this guy right in the face.
This was beneath me.
As you wish.
Aye, aye.
See, I don't actually want to heal
Stay
Bernadetta,
focused.
because if I do, she'll lose her attack buff.
Put me in there. I owe you one.
Oh no.
Wow, I can even attack this guy from way over here. Let's do it. Oh. You know what? I'm not even going to commit to that attack.
Oh no.
Oh, that's even worse. Yeah. No, not
As you wish.
going to waste the weapon durability.
Aye, aye.
Stay focused.
Alright. Slightly better critical rate. For slightly more damage. It's worth a shot.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I will get the victory. My heart is full of victory.
Good job, Petra.
To work.
Don't even need that door key.
That was nothing. Not so fast.
Oh, you're using a gambit. That's rude.
That's my cue.
Battle. Must be awful losing to me.
Put me in there.
Linhardt, so sassy.
Can I go now?
And again, I can also see where Linhardt is coming from. Imagine getting absolutely destroyed on the battlefield by a sleepy nerd. Talk about embarrassing.
As expected. I'm I'm not setting a very good example.
Has anyone gotten a single good level in this entire chapter? I don't think so. Rude. Can't believe you dodged like that. Alright, beautiful.
Anywhere I can hide.
Thanks for helping.
Not quite what I was after.
I swear, every level up I've gotten this entire chapter has been, what, just 2 points? That's not right. It's not fair. Ah, jeez. Alright. I've got an idea.
Got him! I guess hard work does pay off.
Alright, see, that does help.
What a chump.
Now, I can use Restore. That cancels out the Rattled status effect. Which is good. I want that canceled.
Thanks.
So you have come. I'll make sure you never leave.
Rude.
No use.
Alright, so these floors provide cover. No no real need to use my strongest
Interesting
weapon.
apparatus. I wonder if we can operate it.
Victory received.
Disappointing, but I will not misplace my heart.
Oops. When did that happen? No, where's the thing? There we go. I only just now noticed the bot in chat. Had to make sure to take the time to drop that ban. Now, let's hope for a critical this time. All right, Lynn.
I could have been sleeping this whole time.
Oh.
Can I go now?
All right, I don't actually need a door key.
You see that? I'm just getting started.
Not better. Not the worst. Speed is always good to have. So, the funny thing about speed, about attack speed in this game, and obviously that's always been a thing, right? But, ooh. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for it, I think. Let's go full on Soul Calibur here.
Each battle a chance to grow.
So with, you know, Radiant Dawn, Path of Radiance, those two games.
Not what I was hoping for.
When calculating attack speed, you may recall that it was just the weapon's weight checked against the user's strength. What does this lever do? Ah. Weapon's weight checked against user's strength. For every point higher that the weight was than strength, that's a 1 point penalty. In this game, for whatever reason, and you know, I'm pretty sure it's kind of balanced around it anyway.
I owe you one.
It's 5 points of strength to counteract 1 point of weight. Which is kind of weird. I will admit. At least it seems kind of weird. I'm gonna try to get the treasure chest here. I'm pretty sure as soon as I open this door, it might be the end of the chapter. So I'm gonna hold off. There is a lever there. You know what? That's good enough. Ah, it gives me an access to a Levin sword. You know, magical sword. Good stuff. Not quite where I meant to go. That's okay. What does this lever do? Oh, deactivates tiles. That's okay. I can think of worse uses of my time.
Appreciated.
Probably would be a good idea to get closer, though. Alright, that makes sense. Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted that to end up. Or wanted her to end up. Because honestly, I do not know what's in that treasure chest, but I certainly intend to find out. Might as well pick off this guy from range.
I thought I was dead.
March ring. Ooh, increases movement. That's good. I will have to figure out who to put that on later. That's very good.
Am I done yet? I guess hard work does pay off.
Hey. Bernie just hit a multiple of 20, or multiple of 5 speed, or 5 strength. And she gained a point of speed at the same time, so, hey, that's equal to +2 attack speed in one level. You never say no to that. Well, there's not much left for me to do. I'm gonna open the door. Oh, there's only the one guy left anyway. As much as I would love to try to take on the Death Knight and claim that Dark Seal, I think I'm just gonna have to make do without it. Yeah. He's our last guy, our last enemy.
Winning's always nice.
Kill them.
Who are you talking to?
Halt. You're having a bit too much fun.
You are getting in the way of my game.
Huh. You'll have more opportunities to play soon. Your work here is done.
Understood. I will go.
We will cross paths again. I am the Flame Emperor. It is I who will reforge the world.
Flame Emperor? Rather worrisome that he sounds intent on showing up again.
Are they both okay? We should get them out of here.
Very suspicious,
The enemy
this
is
Flame
withdrawn.
Emperor.
Let's carry them up.
Coming out of nowhere like that. That very brief introduction before running away. I wonder what that's about. Good job, Bernie. You've earned it.
They're pale and their pulses are slow. Still, I don't believe their lives are in danger.
You found Flame? Where?
You missed the most important part of the mission. We found her within that secret passage. The culprits were the Death Knight and... what was his name? Ah, the Flame Emperor. Sadly, they got away.
All that matters is Flame's safety. Right, Professor?
I don't know. I did kind of want to catch them. I mean, she is right. That was our top priority, but, you know, sure would be nice to know why Flame was targeted in the first place.
It is unfortunate. If only you could have waited for me to return.
We will take these two to the infirmary. Professor, please inform Sedith.
Whatever the circumstance, I'm glad Flame is safe. Though I'm curious to find out who that other girl is. Huh? Professor? Is that a smile? You look happy. I don't think I've ever seen you like this before. Anyhow, we should hurry to Sedith. He must be beside himself by now.
Professor, please allow me to express my eternal gratitude once more. Flame is safe and sound, and I have you to thank for that. Mere words could never express how thankful I am. I am indebted to you.
Yeah, the students did a lot of the hard work.
Yes, of course. I shall express my gratitude to the students as well.
And, yeah, very important question. Why was Flame taken to begin with?
Her kidnapper was the masked knight who vanished during the Rite of Rebirth, the one known as the Death Knight. Considering the circumstances, it seems plausible to assume that his true identity is Jeritza. And we cannot forget about the mysterious Flame Emperor. His true motives are yet unclear. However, I have an idea. I believe the enemy may have been after Flame's blood. The blood that flows through her veins is special. It is extremely rare, and extremely dangerous. If enemies who know the secrets of Flayn's blood have appeared, our only option is to leave the monastery and go into hiding.
Brother, wait.
Flayn, what are you doing here? You should be resting.
I do not like the path of your thoughts. I do not wish to live in some lonely, remote location where I never get to see anyone. Not ever again.
If we stay here, you may be targeted again. Wouldn't it be better for the two of us to live in peace?
Even if we ran off to some new, secret location, there is no guarantee that they would not find us. That is why I believe it would be safest to stay in the monastery, where we are surrounded by capable knights and professors.
I see your point. I do. However...
No, it is the only reasonable option. What if I were to join the professor's class?
Hello, new student. Great idea.
You think so too? I am so very pleased to hear that. With a professor like you nearby, I shall be safe no matter what foe should appear.
I see. I am afraid you have a good point. Professor, due to my position, I have closely scrutinized everything about you. After all that has happened, I must admit that you are indeed a trusted ally. So what say you? Can I entrust you with Flayn's safety?
I say it would be my pleasure.
I am so glad that Flayn is safe. Yet I can't help but wonder what the story is about that other girl. She wore the uniform of the academy, but who is she?
Very
Well
important
done,
question
Professor.
indeed.
I see that I was right to ask your class for assistance. I have been told that Manuela and Flayn are recovering nicely, as is Monica.
Monica? Who the hell is Monica?
Monica, the girl you rescued along with Flayn, is also a student of the Officers' Academy. However...
She is a student from last year's class. She went missing just before she would have graduated. It never occurred to us that something might have happened to her at the monastery. We assumed she had run away. I never dreamed that we would find her. Not like this.
Monica has asked to rejoin the Black Eagle House once she has fully recovered. Our enemies are still out there, so we must remain cautious and continue our investigation. However, we must also help the students to move on from this incident.
After all, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field next month.
Yes, the students will remember it for the rest of their lives. Please guide them so that they may show us their best at the coming battle.
So, you'll be going to Gronder Field next month. You've never been there before, have you? There is unease in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Enbar, is stable. Well, there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much.
Yeah, what'll you do, Captain Dad?
I have my own mission. The Church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them. What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings. Ever since the Rite of Rebirth, strange groups have been seen around Garreg Mach and elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights investigating these suspicious strangers turned up dead. Not that it's likely, but if something like that ever happens to me, search this room, every corner, behind every shelf. I'm going to leave something for you.
I don't know about you, but that sounds an awful lot like some kind of death flag. Don't say things like that.
Don't get me wrong, I have no intention of dying. I know it would be too much to ask you to cheer up, but can you at least drop the serious... Well, I'll be. Was that a smile just now?
All right. Well, that's it for that chapter.